Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and man, Amber just got caught again. But it's not just Amber. Look, I know a lot of us want to pile on Amber. I certainly do. But there were people who were helping Amber this entire time. The deck was stacked against Johnny, and there was nothing he could do. And I'm talking powers up high above. And it's taken so much energy, time, money, and resources to finally smack through that wall to break it down and show the truth. Guys, before I even get to this new finding that exposes Amber, we got to go back a little bit because I want you to really appreciate what a lot of us have been fighting for and what we've been fighting against. Here's the Hollywood Reporter, okay? Written by Tatiana Siegel. This was last year. Calling Johnny Depp radioactive, his self-made implosion. How he's now unmade himself as the world's most bankable, from being the world's most bankable star. Here's a quote in there from Roberta Kaplan, who was Amber Heard's attorney at the time. We'll come back to her, remember the name. But here she is talking about Depp and his social media army of fans. They are among the most loyal and shrill on Twitter. They heap praise on the actor, eviscerate anyone associated with Heard, and have posted exclusive audio recordings of the couple fighting, albeit edited in a way that favors the actor. That's a lie. It's a complete lie. But many who have battled Depp question whether the army is real or high-end bots. Kaplan believes it's a combination of the two, with bots amplifying what real fans say. My firm is involved in a lot of cases. Our clients are suing the, blank responsible for violence. I have clients who are suing Donald Trump, but by far the one case that has generated the greatest amount of hostile social media attacks is Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Not even close. The matter of whether bots or humans make up his army is significant because it touches on whether the actor's legal chaos and reputational hit is registering with the general public at large. According to the marketing evaluations at New York company that does Q scores, Depp continues to rank in the top 20, hitting his zenith at number 3 behind Tom Hanks and falling to number 20 in 2020. So look, the fact of the matter was, yeah, people were still liking him. People do like him, and they weren't bots. But the media itself and Roberta Kaplan were out there telling the world that all of us fighting this fight were robots. We're fake people on Twitter doing it. And we just lovingly called each other bots a lot. But here's the new study that proves it all wrong, Amber. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, nearly 11% of Twitter accounts participating in discourse are fake. The majority of inauthentic accounts, you guessed it, they were the ones supportive of Miss Heard. Ah, the sweet irony. The sweet irony of the fact that, yes, there were bots behind this movement, but they were Amber Heard's bots, not Johnny's bots. I just got to have a moment for all of us out there who've been fighting this good fight. I mean, I know I'm not a bot. I know a lot of the people I've been interacting with have on my show. We all knew we weren't bots. We listened to the audio tapes. We heard this woman and knew exactly what she was, and that's what we wanted to do, was expose her. Well, we did, and now thank gosh to these these polls that have been out there going through. Nearly 11% of all Twitter accounts participating in the discourse against his ex-wife are inauthentic. Majority of those inauthentic accounts are supportive of Heard, while most authentic accounts are supportive. According cyber dedicating online detractor, whenever there's a lot of people involved, there's always going to be some level of additional inauthentic conversation going around. Usually, it's about financial interest or some sort of political interest, but turns out Amber wanted to have some social media interest. Now, why? All right, let's think about it. Who's really at fault, Andy? Then why are they covering this up? Who could be controlling Twitter or seeking to control Twitter? I mean, I don't know. Who could it be? Why would Elon Musk care about what happens with Amber Heard? I mean, there's no reason why Amber Heard and Elon Musk are tight. Oh, wait, that's right. They were. Not only were they tight, again, rumor, speculation warning. He's very rich. I got to be careful here. But the speculations, I wish someone would just say it so we could sue him and we could find out the truth. But yes, there was a legal battle with Elon Musk with Amber Heard over frozen embryos. So there's one person who refuses to come in for his deposition or on the trial because I'm assuming he doesn't want to lie under oath, which is what he'd have to do because he doesn't want to fess this up. No, I want to go back to who else was really responsible for this? Who else was really responsible for saying, all right, who is this Kaplan woman, right? here's Roberta Kaplan. It's really saying this. It's really hard to imagine why anyone would ever decide to pursue a strategy like this, especially now that after a 3-week trial with dozens of witnesses testifying hundreds of exhibits, the UK judge dismissed every unfounded attack on Amber's credibility and concluded that Depp did indeed blanked on 12 separate occasions, says Time's Up legal defense co-founder Roberta Kaplan, who stepped down from Heard's team in June, but now continues to advise the actress. Now, who's Roberta Kaplan? It's interesting because Roberta Kaplan, major figure of the Time's Up movement, was part of Amber's team for a while, was very vocal. And then as things came in before the UK trial came about, Roberta Kaplan ditched her. Roberta Kaplan didn't want anything to do with her. And then miraculously, in Amber Heard's favor, the corrupt UK court found it still makes no sense based on the defamation there that they agreed with Amber. They ignored all of Johnny's evidence, that the judge refused to appeal it, and then the judge retired. The judge had ties to Rupert Murdoch, which is the company that owns The Sun. So all the shadiness aside, Roberta Kaplan came back to do the winner's circle at the end and help Amber then. But what about this Roberta Kaplan, huh? Who is she again? Oh, right. She's the one who aided Cuomo. What happened with her was so bad, she had to resign as being the chairman of Time's Up because we found out that she was helping Cuomo hide accounts, put things away, work with him, and anybody who was stepping up saying nasty things, she was out there doing things to make them go away or seem not credible. Interesting person to have on your team, Amber. But again, something you don't know until the timeline really finishes itself. But that's who's fighting for this. They were absolutely hijacking Me Too, without a doubt. That's what happened. Now people are finally wising up to what happened. And a lot of these people are scurrying like the cockroaches that they are because Johnny Depp spent the money and the resources to make this as loud as need be. Now, again, is Elon connected? I think in a way, sure. Is it this bad? I don't know. Tell me down below your comments. I'm curious. Is Elon the father? We've talked about it and touched upon it in other videos here. So make sure if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts so you can get activated to all of them. Smash the like button as well. And I'll try and put I'm going to put the highlights playlist right here. You can go click a bunch more. In fact, I'll put it at the end of the video so you can find it there on the left. Now, before I end this video, though, I think it's important to share what we already all knew. And that's a clip from the audio tapes. Now, I got to be careful which ones I play because as you can read here, there's certain things on this algorithm that we have to be careful and mindful of playing for you. But you can find these clips all over YouTube, the full unedited clips. They're all there. And I wanted to share this little portion that Marie Watson put up there. Thank you, Marie. I'm going to share this one just because it has subtitles. I want to share this because just listen to this for a minute. I'm going to let you make you listen to Amber for a minute and 20 seconds. Just so you can get a sense of the type of woman we all knew this was. Now, this isn't even her admitting to the things she's admitted to on these tapes where, yes, she was the one who did it, guys. But I just want you to hear this exchange and tell me how long you last. Because I just can't imagine being stuck with a woman like this and then having to do these fights and then getting yelled at when I want to walk away from said fights.
And makes me far more stressed and far more angry and perpetuates the amount of time that I can cool down and go, you know what, maybe I'm acting this way, or maybe I'm being mean to him, or maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I should come to his side or compromise more. It takes me so much longer, exponentially longer, when you take off. You use it to hurt me. It's a tool now that you use. And come on, you can't act like you don't do it knowing it's gonna make me mad.
I'm not. It's not to get you mad. It's not to get. It's just to get out of a bad situation while it's happening before it gets worse. In Australia, when we had the big fight where I lost the tip of my finger, at least 5 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms I went to
avoid talking to me, to avoid
escape
working it out. That's
to escape
the problem.
the fight.
You don't escape the fight. You escape the solution.
No.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen.
Man, that's tough to listen to. That is so hard to listen to. I mean, there's so many points here that she's talking about. You make me so much more stressed and angry, and it makes it harder for me to realize, you know what? Maybe I am acting wrong. Like right there in itself, Amber, you just admitted you can't even accept that you're wrong because you're too heated. You just admitted it. A lot of us have been there. I've been there in an argument in my life. Of course, it happens. But my God, listen to the tape, Amber. You just admitted you can't admit you're wrong, and especially in a fight. And sometimes people don't want to engage with a person like that when they're heated. It just doesn't help. They want to cool down. They want to get a calmer mind. You won't let him. You won't let him. It takes me so much longer. When you take off, you use it to hurt me. Me. It's all about me. Me. It's a tool for you now that she's just using it now against him. She's saying that he's using it as a tool, but no. Now she's using him trying to leave to calm himself down to get away from the situation. She's now weaponizing that as him abusing her. Like I'm starting to believe, I think she does believe this is the, DV. The fact that he left and made me madder. And I got so upset because he tried to leave. I really genuinely think that's what's in her head now. And he can't even admit, like, when you cut off my finger, because he's placating. He's talked about that all the time in the court, placating all the time. When you hear these tapes, and he's admitting, I went to 5 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms. She confirms it. Yeah, when you go to those bathrooms and bedrooms, we can't. You're avoiding talking to me to escape the fight. You can't. You're escaping the solution. What solution? Fighting more? How is that a solution? You mean whatever you want, Amber? Just agreeing with you. Who wants to sit there and get berated like this? Yes, baby, I'm sorry, Yes. Well, we can't work out if you keep trying to escape. If you run away to the bath. Man, scary stuff. And I'm so glad that so many people have finally heard this out loud. And that's what he wanted. No matter what happens with this trial, because it's a complicated trial, it's defamation over one article, like it was in the UK. You never know where it's going to go. The judicial system isn't always the right, most honest thing. However, at the end of the day, he's won. He exposed her for who she is, and she will ever play the victim, just like Jussie Smollett. She is a fraud, and it makes me so happy that you guys know it. And again, when we get evidence to prove it, I'm going to keep putting it here because this has been a long time coming, guys. This has been a long time coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Again, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, and I will put that playlist right there on the left. The highlights that you've missed or want to catch up on, go click that on the left. And stay tuned for us. We'll be back live tomorrow after the trial day, live from Las Vegas.